Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen with Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. Happy Wednesday to everybody. You guys, it is hump day. The weekend is almost here. Yay! But I just wanted to come on today to wish you all a wonderful Wednesday. I'm hoping everyone had a good day. By the time you look at this video, it's probably evening. Your work day is over. But I've had a productive day. As you all know, in my previous videos, I told you all I'm going to be studying for my CE courses for my insurance business. Every 2 years, we have to recertify. Basically, we have to do certification. So I put it off to the last minute because, well, not really the last minute because I planned things, okay, you guys. So I knew that I was in a great point in my basket making business that I can kind of cram all these courses in by the end of the month, which it expires on the 30th. So I had to get it done by then. But nevertheless, I planned it, and again, it is well. I've got 3 classes that I had to do total, and they were 24 hours. So I did 2 today, so I passed both of those. Yay! So I've been in the computer all day today, most of the day, but I have 1 more to do tomorrow, and I'm gonna knock that out the way, and I'll be good for another 2 years. So we have to certify every 2 years. So you guys, I just want to come on today because once I got off the computer, you know, kind of needed to get out, get some air. So I was driving down the highway, and I hadn't watched YouTube or anything all day because like I said, I've been on the computer. So I saw Miss Shanta T. Facing. Y'all, she's a comedian, okay? So I'm driving down the highway and listening to her and heard my name. I'm like, okay, what's going on? She's saying my name. She's talking about the Bowdabra and my name. I'm like, oh Lord, what's going on? Because, you know, a couple other basket makers was down in the Bowdabra and everybody else was like, oh no, it's working for me. I said, okay, Miss Shanta, what's going on? So after I was listening to her, y'all, I almost wrecked my car because she had me laughing so hard about my Bowdabra. And she's had it for a while. She admits she's had it for a while, but she admitted she wasn't using it correctly, okay? So, Miss Shanta, this is just for you. Now, I want to let you know, you can inbox me, you can call me, you can text me. If anybody needs help using this Bowdabra, put it in the comments. We can do a one-on-one or whatever we need to do. We can work this thing out. I just want you all to be able to have this as an alternative just in case you have a problem with your hands, with the twist method, whatever that is. This is just an alternative, and it's working for me, okay? And I try to make it as simple as possible. I live by spiritual principles. The spiritual principle of organization is God's plan to simplify my life. If we do things simply, everything's going to work out, okay? So we're not going to complicate the Bowdabra, but I just want to come on and show you guys updated tutorial on how to use the Bowdabra, okay? So first of all, I think it's about 22 of you all now has got the Bowdabra. Yay, thank you guys. I'm not getting paid for anything. I'm just passing on information that's going to be helpful to you, that's been blessing me. So this is my Bowdabra. I had this years ago. It's probably over maybe 10 years, you guys, to be honest. I've had this for a while, okay? So I don't have all the pieces like you all, the newbies got all the bow wire and that little wand that you hold it in. Because this is old, it's dirt, you all can see I've got stains and all kind of stuff on this thing. Yeah, it's been around, okay? So I don't have the wand to push it down, but what I use my hands to push the ribbon down, okay? I know they have the Bowdabra string that you can use. I don't have that. I use Chanel sticks, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to also show you how to use string. So if you don't have that string, there's another alternative you can use, okay? So I did this morning before I started studying, I did 4 baskets, and I'm going to show you guys later on in the next video how I assembled them, okay? But right now, we're going to just make those bows for those baskets, okay? So, and I think Miss Shanta was, I know she said the Bowdabra was on one side, but I have the words Bowdabra on both of my sides, if y'all can see that, okay? So, I don't know how hers is, but this is the long part, okay? And this is the short part. So you want to put the short part in front of you. No, look, yeah. Like this. You got the short part. This is the short part in front of you. It's facing you, okay? And I'm going to show you, like, maybe it's easier for me doing it this way. So the ribbon I'm going to use is this 2.5-inch ribbon, khaki color. I've got this blue ribbon here. It's 1.5-inch ribbon here. And we're going to top it off with some green ribbon, okay? So I'm going to do these 2 ways, and just bear with me. We're just going to try to make it as simple as possible. So the wider ribbon, we're going to use that as the back of the bow, okay? You don't want the wide ribbon to be in the front because you won't be able to see the other ribbon, okay? Does that make sense so far, you guys? So, what I am going to do before I get started, and you all don't have to do this, but I usually ducktail mine before I get started and just cut it at an angle, and I'm pretty sure all y'all know how to make a ducktail on your bows. So since it's facing you, and to know it's facing you, the pipe cleaner is straight ahead. It's not on the sides, it's straight ahead. So you know you're doing it the right way this way, okay? You're going to take the ribbon and you're going to lay it down into the Bowdabra, okay? Now this ribbon is okay on both sides. So both sides of the ribbon is the same. So there's really not much twisting or anything that I need to do. So all I'm going to do is kind of decide on how long I want my tail. I believe I'm not sure if the new one has rulers in there or not, but if you have a ruler, you can measure it. It's whichever easier for you. You know how long you want your tails to be on your bows. So you're just going to take the other part of the ribbon and you're just going to lay it right down on top of the other one. Just like that, you guys, okay? And then you take the other part that you loop down, you're going to put it back inside again. Now, it depends on how big you want your bows, depends on the number of loops that you want with your Bowdabra, okay? Let me get loose here, you guys. So, I'm just feeding it through from one side to the other. I'm doing 3 loops on each side here, okay? So this is where I'm at so far. I've got 3 loops here, 1, 2, 3, and the tail. On this side, my ribbon is still attached to the roll, but I got 1, 2, 3 loops here, and I'm just going to cut the ribbon off of the roll. And I'm just going to duct tape this side of the ribbon. Now this is where we at so far, you guys. Okay? 3, tail, tail, and 3. Okay? Now, and you still got it facing the pipe cleaners are still facing you, okay? So you're just gonna mash them down. If you do have the wand, you can mash it down with the wand, okay? But I don't have the wand, so I'm using my fingers. Okay, so the next one we're going to use is the blue. Same technique. You also just want to ducktail. And you're just going to lay that same way. You can line it up with the tail so you know they'll be even. And it's the same technique. You just pull it out to your desired length, and you're going to just feed it down inside the Bowdabra. Hope y'all can see this. Let's see. I want to do it slow so you all can see it. So I am doing 3 on each side of this blue as well, so I can have 3 loops of the blue on here. And then I'm going to cut it off for the roll. And I'm going to ducktail it here. Now, we've got 2 ribbons in here, okay? So if you just want to do 2 ribbons, all you do is take the ends of the pipe cleaner, pull it up, okay? You got it like this. Now what I usually do, I want the pipe cleaners to be on the back because I want the big ribbons to be at the back. So all I do is hold it and I just twist the pipe cleaners so they'll go toward the back, okay? I fold it so that they all will be lined up equally, okay? And I just tie it. And most of the times I do double tie it. You don't have to, but it's easier for me so I know it will not come loose, okay? Now, all you have to start doing is separating your loops on your bow. I usually do the large ones first on each side. It's whichever easier for you. If you want to do one side and then come back do the other, that's fine. But I at least want to know where I'm at with the bow. That's why I kind of make sure I get the big one all unfolded here. Then I'm going to take my other color. I'm gonna put the loop, I bring the loops in the front. Sometimes I do them a different way, but as for training purposes today, we're gonna do it like this, okay? The loops are down, face down. And you just unfluff each loop. And y'all know I be wrestling with my bows with these loops, but it's not hard to do, you guys. We're gonna make this so simple today. Easy peasy, okay? Now this is the box that I'm going to use this with here. So, but I want to add some green. Now I can keep these 2 colors and I think it'll work. But I want to add some green because I've got green in my scrunch, my loofah, as well as the greenery in the rose. So I could have put the 3rd ribbon on top of here, but I just want to show you this how you do 2 ribbons, okay? But if you wanted to do 3, you'll just add the 3rd one on there. But since I'm showing you how to do it separately, I'm just going to show you how to do this right quick. So you just take another pipe cleaner. This should be facing you like this. You just slip the pipe cleaner right down inside of there where it's facing you directly, okay? You're going to take your ribbon, which I've got the green here, and we're going to duct tape it here. Duct tape, y'all know what I mean. Gosh, I mean, duct, you know what I'm saying, y'all. Anyway, so I've got this one here, and I'm going to just do the same thing. Now, you can use this edge here as a guide if you want to, or if you want to go over, then that's up to you. But that's a one, if you want to measure it, it's fine. But if you want to use the Bowdabra edges as a guide, then that's fine as well. And you just feed it through like I fed through the earlier one. Now I am only going to, I guess I could do 3. We're going to do 3. This is going to be like a smaller one that should be sitting inside the middle of the other ones. So I got 3 on each side. And we're going to do it. Tail here. I've got them like this. Take the pipe cleaners, pull them all the way up out of the Bowdabra. Now on this one, because the ribbon is on both sides like this, I don't have to flip it, okay, like I did the other one, since it's by itself. And you just fold it and tie your tie. And so you've got your bow here. Now you can go ahead and put it inside of the other one and pull it to the back, and you just tie another bow or tie it tight so it'll be all together in one. So you should have 4 strands. Since I did it separately, I got 4 strands, and you can just tie those together to make 2 when you're wrapping it on your basket, okay? So let me unfluff these right quick. The same technique. Just go through and open up each loop. Okay, here I'm fighting. Now, if you feel like your tails are too long, you can always go back and cut them. And if you cut them too short, then what you do is just cut them all and make them at an angle and keep it moving, okay? You don't have to take your bow loose, just improvise, okay? And I've done that many a times where I just didn't angle it right when I was doing my tails, and it didn't look right, so I cut it, and then I cut it, and I cut it one longer than the other. So you know what I did? I just did an angle on all of them and called it a day, and it turned out perfectly. So you guys, here is the final of this one, okay? Pretty simple, huh? Yeah, say, Eileen, yeah, it's really simple. Okay, so that one's done. Now I'm going to show you how to do one using the jute string, okay? So you want to also cut a piece of your jute string at, you don't want it to be too small, you don't want it to be too long, but if it's too long, you always can cut it. Same thing, the Bowdabra is facing you. The small part is in the front, and the long side is on the sides, okay? Long side, short front, okay? Then you're going to take the string and you're going to put it down inside the Bowdabra, the long ways, like that, okay? So let me see what kind of ribbon I'm going to use on this one. Let's use these two. So I've got this turquoise here, and these are two of the 1.5 inch. Same let's not cut them right now. So we're just going to lay this down, and this is the same where the ribbon is on the same side, so you don't have to worry about which side is which. You just lay it down, and wait just a little bit, and you're just going to lay it in the Bowdabra. Okay, hope y'all can see this. And I usually do 3 loops on each side. I guess it depends. And if you're doing a bigger box or a big basket, you really want to have a larger bow. So you might want to do 6. Depends on how big it is, because you don't ever want to have a basket and a little bow, a big basket and a little bow. You don't want to have a little basket and a big old bow, you know. Let's balance it out, okay? So I got 3 on each side of here, and we're just going to cut there. Some of these I went through and put straight pins on here on my ribbon, because y'all, they were all over the place. Then I've got this gingham teal color as well. Now, as this one is it is wired on each side. It's flimsier than the other one, but it is still wired, okay? It's just how the material is made. So you really want to make sure your ends are even. And you're going to do the same concept. Just lay them right down on top of each other. Y'all, Miss Shanta had me laughing so hard, I was almost about to cry. I said, oh, Miss Shanta, you had it backwards. But the yellow one that she did, it turned out really well. So I am glad that she was persistent. She didn't give up. She said she was going to make herself, the Bowdabra was not going to take over her, okay? And that's with anything, you guys. We can't not let anything take us over. If you can't get it right the first time, walk away and come back again. If you design your baskets and it's looking like, no, something ain't right here, walk away. Go take a walk and come back. New train of thought, okay? That's in life. If something's not working, don't ever give up on yourself, y'all. And there's no harm in asking somebody for help. Sometimes we let that pride get in our way and we don't ask for help. And sometimes we be missing out on stuff. We struggling with stuff which could have took us 10 minutes to do, but it taken us an hour because we didn't ask nobody for help. We can do this. Have y'all ever, and it's mostly with men, you know, they take you on a trip, you know, y'all going somewhere, they don't have a map, or they don't have what you call that in your car, the Google Maps or whatever. You just drive, and then you just driving. And you lost, and you know you lost, and he know he lost, but he ain't gonna admit he lost, okay? But yeah, that's what my friend, we went somewhere, and it was like too prideful to ask for directions. Had me out in the boonies somewhere. I'm like, what in the world? But anyway, so we're just gonna take up the jute string, and I want the gingham to be on the front. So all I got to do is turn the ribbon around. You can fold it, and the ribbon is on the string is going to be on toward the back, so I want the solid ribbon to be on the back. And on this one, all you have to do is just start unfolding the bows. I mean the loops. And if it's easier for you to do one side and do the other side, that's fine. Whichever's easier for you to do. There's no right or wrong way in fluffing the bows. Just make sure that they are presentable on your basket once you finish. That's the only thing about your bows. Presentation, you guys, is the key. I don't use jute a lot. Usually I use the my pipe cleaners, but if you don't have pipe cleaners, I'm just showing you all an alternative on how to use something else if you don't have. And one of these days, I'm low on my pipe cleaners, and I really need to go out and get some, but I'm using the ones I got. Now, they don't have to be matchy-matchy. One subscriber asked me, do I match my pipe cleaners with my baskets or ribbons? Sometimes if I have them in stock, I do, but if I don't, like I'm low now, you really can't see the pipe cleaner when I did the other one because it's going to be tied onto the back of the basket, okay? So improvise, okay? So now on these tails here, I'm just going to do them at an angle. Crappy. Need to get some more scissors, I believe. Goodness gracious. But anyway. So this is how this one is looking, okay? Now I'm so used to 3 colors. This might need a little something added to this one. See what I got over here that I can add to this one. Let me find something, you guys, because that's too plain for me. Ribbon, 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 ribbon. I got ribbon in my den, you guys. I got ribbon in my garage. Y'all like, girl, what you got going on? I don't even know. So we're going to add this kind of peachy to it. So let me get this right quick here. There's no right or wrong way about doing your bows, you guys. I'm just showing you techniques, but to me this is missing something, and it's okay, but it's not okay with me. So that's why I got to add something else to it to make it pop. We're gonna get this done right quick here. I don't want this video to be long, but I just wanted to show you guys this concept, because I know Miss Shanta was struggling earlier today, and I don't want no one to struggle with their making these bows. And if anything I can do to make it easier for you guys, just hit it in my comments and say, hey Eileen, can you show me how to do this? We can do a one-on-one. If not, we can do it. Let me know, and you might not be the only one that has the questions, and just shoot me something and say, hey, can you show us how to do this, or show me how to do this? And I will definitely be able to do that. I'm pretty close to getting all my baskets done. I've got a few more, so I'm kind of happy a little bit, because I got some ideas for Father's Day, and honey, they burning in my spirit, so I got to get those out as well. Plus, I got to go back and do all this pricing. Whew, y'all, a lot of baskets to price. So I got to get that done. I'm hoping I'll get that done this weekend so that I can do the video and show you guys how you all have helped me out tremendously on my pricing, which I am humbly thankful. And it gave us a chance to engage with each other. Again, I do read all y'all's comments. I told y'all that. I read because it's just nice to hear nice comments and to give positive feedback. And some feedback, you know, you all asked me questions. Some of it didn't have to be with basket making. It was just life that you all are going through. And someone asked me my opinion on certain things, and my opinion is not gold, but most of the times when I give my opinion, it's something that I've gone through, or I've dealt with, or I've seen someone that's close to me dealt with it. So, you know, and then I try to back it up with biblical principles. You know, some people say, well, this is my opinion, everything. Yeah, you can give your opinion, but you need to back it up with the word of God, okay? So I know y'all seen people give their opinions on stuff, what they would do and this and that. I'm like, but we all got to look at people's fruit. You know, if their fruit is not producing anything, then how are you going to give me advice about something and, you know, your stuff is tore up from the floor up? You know, I'm just saying, you know, just be careful who you get advice from. I don't have all the answers, but trust me, I do not. But if I can give you a word of encouragement and show you something in the word that will help you to get through whatever you're getting through, that's what I'm here for. So let me get this one down here. I don't know if this is going to be looking even better. Yeah, maybe I made a boo-boo. I don't know, but once I put it on the basket, you all gonna see it. It's gonna work out, because these are kind of the colors that are in the basket as well. So you guys, let me know if this updated tutorial has helped you guys with the Bowdabra. This is how it's looking so far, you guys. I just got to fluff it out and make it look like it is. But once I show you all the video in a few minutes, once I finish this, then you all see how I did this. So again, you guys, it's not hard to make, okay? If you got any questions, hit me in the comments, okay? And then I can definitely give you some updated information if we have to text each other or do a video call or whatever we need to do to get you all through this, working with this Bowdabra. I'm here. So thank you guys for watching my tutorial. Miss Shanta, I hope this helped you, sweetie, okay? And thank you for the shout out, but you had me laughing. You know what? You almost made me wreck my car today because I just couldn't stop laughing, okay? But anyway, I hope this made it so much simpler for you all. Just remember, when you're doing the Bowdabra, you're going to put the pipe cleaner, the short side should be facing you, okay? The short sides. The long side should be where your arm is. Remember, long arm, okay? The short side is facing you. To the next video, you guys, please like, share, comment. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I've got some goodies coming down the pipeline. To the next video, you guys, be blessed.